Hello, my football buddies! Welcome to Pitch Quiz. The 2026 World Cup just wrapped up. Mbappe made history. Messi said goodbye at 39. And we got one of the craziest finals ever between Spain and Argentina. Think you find football players from A to Z without delay? Let's find out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and introduce us to your friends. Alright, let's kick things off. Name a player whose name starts with the letter A. Time's up. My choices are Arda Güler, Alexis McAllister, and Anthony. Next up, can you name a player whose name starts with the letter B? Need a hint for my top pick? This star scored an unbelievable hat-trick in England's wild 6-4 third-place win over France. Time's up. If you had Saka on your list, give yourself a bonus point. Special score test. Complete this scoreline. Spain and Argentina in the 2026 World Cup final. The answer is 1-0 after extra time. Back to the alphabet. Name a player whose name starts with the letter C. Time's up. I selected Cristiano Ronaldo, Casemiro, and Cole Palmer. Can you name a player whose name begins with D? Here's a quick clue. My featured pick was the 2024 Ballon d'Or winner and finished the 2026 World Cup with 6 goals. Did you match Dembele with me? Do you know the name of a player starting with the letter E? One of my choices picked up a second yellow card in extra time of the 2026 final, leaving Argentina down a man. Time's up. My picks are Enzo Fernandez, Erling Haaland, and Endrick. Let's go! Name a player whose name begins with F. Time's out. I picked Ferran Torres, Federico Valverde, and Florian Wirtz. Next one. Which teams did not lose in the 2026 World Cup? Iran and Spain, Egypt and Spain, Brazil and Spain. Yes, Iran and Spain. Can you guess correctly? Now name a player that starts with the letter G. Clue. One of my picks made a dramatic return from injury to reclaim his midfield spot for Spain, heading into 2026. Time's up. My options are Gavi, Gabriel Martinelli, and Gonzalo Ramos. Did you have Gavi? Tell me the name of a player starting with H. Time. My choices are Hakim Ziyech, Harry Kane, and Heung-min Son. Name a player whose name begins with the letter I. Can you name? Eye test! Find the odd emoji! Can you find odd emoji or not? Can you name a player starting with the letter J? Time. My options are Julian Alvarez, João Felix, and Jamal Musiala. Name a player whose name starts with K. Clue. One of my choices made history by becoming the first player ever to win back-to-back World Cup Golden Boots in 2022 and 2026. Did Mbappe make your list? Question 15. Find the correct answer. What color is the Portuguese flag? Name a player whose name starts with the letter L. Time. My options are Lautaro Martinez, Lamine Yamal, and Luis Diaz. Know the name of a player starting with M. Time's up. My choices are Mohamed Salah, Martin Odegaard, and Marcus Rashford. Brain teaser time. Find the player with these jumbled letters. Think fast. He was a Real Madrid bench player for a while. Who is he? Excellent. Endrick. Name a player that starts with the letter N. Hint. One of my top options is Brazil's poster boy, even though Brazil suffered an early round of 16 exit in 2026. Time. I picked Neymar Jr., Nico Williams, and Nuno Mendes. Next up, name a player whose name begins with O. Is it difficult or easy to name a player with the word O? Can you name a player starting with P? Hint time. My top pick has emerged as one of the most brilliant, silky smooth midfielders in modern football for Spain. Time. My options are Pedri, Paulo Dybala, and Phil Foden. Which player is this tattoo for? Kylian Mbappe, Desire Doué, or Ousmane Dembele? Bravo! It's for Desire Duo. Now for a tough one. Do you know the name of a player whose name begins with the letter Q? Name a player whose name starts with the letter R. Here's a clue for my top choice. He lifted the trophy for Spain as captain and won the Golden Ball as the tournament's best player. Time's out. I picked Rodri, Rodrigo, and Rafinha. Do you know the name of a player whose name begins with S? Time. My options are Saliba, Sergio Ramos, and Sofiane Amrabat. Speed round. Answer true or false to these 3 quick statements. The first is correct, the second is the same, but the third is wrong. Let's keep moving. Name a player whose name starts with T. Did you get Trent Alexander-Arnold? Can you say the name of a player whose name starts with U? Here's your hint. My top choice was the wall between the posts, who won the Golden Glove Award for Best Goalkeeper. Did you pick Unai Simon? Name a player whose name begins with the letter V. Hint. One of my options is the quick, trick-heavy winger who leads Brazil's new generation. Time. My choices are Vinicius Jr., Virgil van Dijk, and Victor Gyökeres. Record breaker. Which goalkeeper made a historic 12 saves in a World Cup final? Think back. Despite an absolute masterclass performance between the sticks, his country ended up as runners-up. That's right. Emiliano Dibu Martinez for Argentina. Next up, name a player that starts with W. Clue. One of my choices is a brilliant German playmaker and one of the most sought-after young midfielders in Europe. Can you tell me what my choice was? The trickiest letter. Do you know a player whose name begins with X? Here's a clue. The ultimate go-to answer is the legendary Spanish passing master who ran the midfield back in 2010. Did you get Xavi? Which club Cucurella played for is hidden. Can you guess quickly? Yes, Chelsea! The alphabet. Name a player whose name starts with Y. Time's up. My picks are Yuri Alberto, Yassine Bounou, and Youssoufa Moukoko. And lastly, for the grand finale, name a player whose name starts with the letter Z. My top pick is an absolute football icon, 1998 World Cup winner and one of the most respected figures in the history of the game. Did you finish strong with Zidane? That's the entire A to Z completed. What was your final score out of 26? Drop your total in the comments below and tell me which letter stumped you.